and stay overnight. They're kept here.
Well, a lot of the staff stays here too.
Oh yes, some of the staff do make their home here. Two of the orderlies, the receptionist that you met. We have a maid and a cook who keeps the place clean. She's very busy. Dr. Fragan has quarters downstairs here as well. It's good, in my opinion, that someone is on campus at all times, just in case of emergencies.
Did you ever notice anything weird going on with them?
Oh, sorry, and then the other thing you would have added was groundskeeper. You mentioned that too. And then you said then you can ask this question.
Yeah, is there anything weird you ever noticed going on in this asylum?
Weird?
Yeah, we don't want, like creepy stuff. Our friend is so afraid of like hauntings and things. We just
hauntings.
Yeah.
No, not to my knowledge.
Monsters. Like reports of something creepy.
When he shows you guys one of the rooms, you notice this. The staff dining room. There is a little 10-inch high statue in one corner. It appears to be it's vaguely human. Most of the features are limbs. The limbs in the face seem to have been worn away, and then it has a huge gaping maw with a series of decorative symbols around the feet. If either one of you does either one of you have geology?
I don't suspect so.
Is he even on there?
No, I don't.
1%. 1%. You can make a roll. 1%.
Hey, is that
You never
before?
know.
As well.
Yeah. Okay.
Really, like, even that weird, freakish statue.
Yeah. Okay. You were asking this question to see showing you the staff dining room. That's what he's like. Well, yes, that's very strange. I believe it was a gift to Dr. Fragan by. He's been working with. There's a group that live in a ramshackled village up near Stonecrest Hill, a few miles away, and he has given actually several staff used to live there. I think that's one of the reasons why he allows them to stay in the building. They're squatters, vagrants for the most part. I think he was doing a paper on them, and I never saw it published anywhere. But he's given several of them jobs and is trying to help them better their lives. A couple of the orderlies, the receptionist, Schlecht, the handyman, Miss, throws the name out, Miss Marston, the housekeeper. They apparently are, I believe they gifted him with this, or someone did, and as a note of appreciation for trying to help them better their lives. It is fairly hideous, yeah. But, well.
And you've never noticed anything else creepy, like reports of weird shadows, no one
No.
acting creepy.
No.
My cousin's, he's so afraid,
and
if there was like a shadow, they just flip out.
Okay, I understand.
You just gotta make sure there's no like shadowy thing.
Some of the people that work here, like I said, the people that Dr. Fragan has hired from the people up at Stonecrest Hill are rural. They are very simple folk for the most part, but that's why they have simple jobs like watching the front desk, or Miss Marston is in there working on dinner right now, or orderlies who need to basically do as they're told and sometimes restrain a patient or whatever. I've never noticed anything strange. None of them have ever done anything strange that I know of. They're simple people, but they are efficient, and they seem very loyal to Dr. Fragan. Can't blame them for that after having given them. And this place must be plush compared to
What
what they
do you think of Dr. Fragan? Do you think he's like a good man?
He's a genius.
Buddies?
He's very good
Buddies,
psychiatrist. We don't. Well.
I'm just interested to know if you guys have like a friendly environment here.
Well, yeah, I respect him
My
as a
cousin.
psychiatrist. Yes, I respect him very much as a psychiatrist. I don't know Dr. Fragan very well. He lives in the building as well. Buddies? I don't. No. He is my associate. He is a co-worker. And he
Right.
gave me the job here as well 2 years ago when it became too busy for him with his own experiments and trying to figure out these chemicals that he's trying to work with. He needed a second man to actually help him psychoanalyze the patients.
Okay.
But as I've said, we've had a good turnover rate while he starts going into the whole spiel about the place again.
Nice.
And yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Thanks. This is
Dang.
Well, Doctor, we won't take any much more of your time, but perhaps if we could also see this other doctor,
Yeah, let's.
Dr. Fragan?
Can
No,
we get
Dr. Fragan.
a
Um,
appointment, private appointment in the office, no one around, with Dr. Fragan, so we can.
Let me see.
chat with him,
Let's go see if he's in his office.
sign some paperwork. We don't need anyone else in there. Just Dr. Fragan. It's okay.
Are you going into this much detail?
We wanted to give him.
It's not suspicious at all.
My character's not very good at this.
Okay. He goes. There is an office. And this map it's B15, so it's right next to reception. It says Dr. Fragan on the door, and he taps on the door, and then he opens it and peeks in. And he goes, Dr. Fragan, and you go, yeah. Do you have a moment to see a couple of people who took a tour there, thinking about admitting a relative to the institute? He goes, yeah, show them in. I have a few minutes. And then Dr. Strong kind of, he pushed the door all the way open, and he steps back so that you two can enter. It is a tastefully done in the straight lines of Edwardian furniture and furnishings, including a desk. There's a number of chairs, couch, bookshelf, holding an extensive collection of clinical and theoretical works on psychology. A lot of published books, obviously, not just like notes and stuff. Excuse me.
Would I notice any fine woodsmanship?
Yes, actually, it's fine furniture in here, but simple. It's Edwardian, so it's not like as frilly as a lot of the as Victorian and that kind of thing.
Right. Very nice. Yeah, very, very nice.
Well, hold on.
He can't recognize us.
He might, but he's gonna have a chance. It's not gonna be as much because it was kind of
Who
crazy.
we are.
We're gonna have it. What the hell?
Got the disguise.
Okay, I got a percentage chance. Good luck. Yeah, he goes. He stands up behind his desk as you walk in. Again, we're gonna go with the lowest luck, Kaitlyn. So I need you to make a luck check. You want to see this guy alone? We're gonna see if Dr. Strong has someplace to be.
Nope.
Okay. So Dr. Strong kind of loiters in the doorway. Dr. Fragan stands up. I want each of you to make a sanity check. You know what he is, so this is just, you're not going to necessarily lose sanity. This is just to see if it's more of a,
I got it.
did you make it? Okay, this is to see how you react. Logan? Sanity or
No.
less? Okay.
Higher.
You rolled higher? Okay. You don't, like I said, you don't lose any sanity. You keep your cool. You're good. You're so good with this. Yeah. You mentally prepare yourself. Ken Blankenship stops almost as soon as he walks in the room as you see Fragan, and you notice him stop, and when you look at him, he's gone really pale, just like.
It's okay, man. We can do this.
And he's kind of got some sweat starts to like bead immediately. Okay, so
We can do this.
you're just slightly shaken. No shaking. If you say that, they're gonna hear you. Strong is right behind you. Fragan's right in front of you. And he goes, yeah.
Greetings, Doctor.
Hello. Hello.
Miss.
Yeah, Jagger. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hello.
He shakes your hand.
Hello.
Greetings,
Mr.
Doctor. I am Blankenship.
Mr. Blankenship. Yes. Yeah. Greetings. Can please have a seat? Yes. What did you need to ask?
Well,
We are interested in putting our cousin in.
The Institute has a very, very good record of turnover. We have a very good cure rates here. He starts to go into the same kind of spiel that Dr. Strong went
Okay,
to.
so can we sign the papers? Yeah, can we sign those?
Yeah. Yes, yes,
Okay.
we can get the paperwork ready for you to be fill out. And when would you want to bring your cousin? What is his or her name?
It's our cousin. Our cousin,
Little Sammy.
little
Little
Sammy. Little Sammy.
No, his last name?
Jagger.
Sam
Little
Jagger,
Sammy
yes.
Jagger.
Little Sammy.
God, love that guy. Love him.
I love him to death.
Love that guy.
Gotta
Wow.
be,
He doesn't seem very suspicious of you at all, despite your stumbling over names and names. He's jotting down notes. It looks like he's writing a couple of notes. What was his condition? Can you give me a quick, brief overview?
He sees things.
yes, he's got
Yeah, yeah,
terrible
what,
night terrors when,
Night-
when
yeah.
he
Oh,
wakes
yes.
up.
He sees things.
How old is he?
He's
He's
just seven.
he's
He's a little 17.
17
year old.
Alright.
But
You don't know him very well? Is
Yeah, well.
I don't see him as often as I
Yeah,
might,
man,
yeah.
like once a year. It's just, I think.
but it's gotten to
maybe
where we've all gotten so busy that none of us can take proper care of little Sammy, and so
yeah.
So we gotta put little Sammy somewhere safe.
So that nightmares, what kind of nightmares do you know?
Scary ones.
all kinds.
He wakes up screaming.
Goblins.
It's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad.
Ghosts,
He just
We-
throws things at the walls.
dungeons,
Oh my. Well, we
dragons.
can,
Dragons.
you know, just all these terrible things.
yeah, we should be able to get him admitted. When do you want to bring him?
As soon as we can.
Yeah,
we were
tomorrow?
going to ask you when you were available.
Well, are you from Greenwood? Are you from Providence? Are you from,
No, we're from very far away.
so Sammy is,
Yeah.
it'll take you a day or something?
It'll take us like maybe 2 days.
We can admit people at any time of day, 24 hours, especially if it is an emergency or if it's something that needs to be done. So whenever you are ready, you can bring little Sammy in, and
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Is the other dog?
Strong is still in the doorway. He's still loitering, just kind of loitering behind. You would know this. You know that he's still there, Kaitlyn, and you just asked, so yeah, you definitely noticed. Right now, he's just kind of standing in the doorway, like he's kind of being part of the whole deal that's going on, but not really talking. You can make me another luck check, Kaitlyn. Okay.
So
He apparently doesn't have any place
can
to
we
go.
talk about this in private?
Yes, we would like to give
Private.
you a private.
Get-
Oh, I assure you that Dr. Strong it would be privy to
But-
everything that I'm privy to.
We want to talk with like the expert. Yeah, the expert, the good.
He kind of looks between the two of you towards like at Dr. Strong who's standing still in the doorway.
Dr. Strong said that he thinks you're best at what you do, and so we just want to.
Oh,
go
thank you,
over
Dr.
things.
Strong. Yes. If you could excuse us for just a minute. Dr. Strong is like, of course, Doctor. And then he closes the door, and yeah, he just leaves. You don't hear where he goes or whatever. You're guessing he's not like loitering outside and listening or anything like that. He probably just closed the door and he's off on his way.
Yes, we wanted just to share a little survey that we're taking with everyone that we meet.
Survey.
Yes, about educated fellows and their understanding about.
But I thought she wished to talk to me about.
Yeah, but it's a private survey. We can't let one person's answers influence another person's answers because it's based on what they've heard of before. So if you mention it, and then they've heard of it, and it just messes up the whole study, you know.
Oh, what is your survey?
We're looking at like people's understanding of like different deities in different cultures
Interesting.
for the paper. We're,
Yes,
Well,
and-
yes, I could take your survey. I should have.
we're caregivers of little Sammy and also.
I have a little time before I have to see the patient. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I believe that I prefer to loosen up before taking these surveys. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to actually grab a drink from my jacket here.
In really,
Would
a drink.
you
Yes.
Offer the kind doctor a
Yes,
sip.
No,
Go
no,
ahead
no,
and
thank you.
offer-
You please indulge
No, no.
yourself.
Yes,
Offer
yes.
the kind doctor a sip. You gotta.
You can each make me a
Please, doctor.
psychology check. Make a psychology check.
Here we go.
It's probably like 5%.
Nah.
No,
Okay, keep going.
just you gotta.
Yeah, I just
offer it.
like.
It's
No,
so
I
rude.
don't
It's
drink.
it's awfully so rude.
Please help yourself.
It's
Mr.
not real alcohol.
Blankenship.
Thank
I
you,
have-
sir. You know. Yeah, I just like to take the top off.
And then you're doing that. Okay. He's kind of ready for it. You guys have been somewhat suspicious. And you made a psychology check.
I
So,
pull
and that's when
out-
you start to
Yeah, I
struggle
just
to pull
take
this
out my
thing out, so.
dirt, my
What I'm going to do is
jar.
I will give you one splash. Yeah. Good job. Subtle.
I'm used to this.
The what's throw? How low is a throw? Just base.
Throw.
Because the splash thing should be in alphabetical order. It should be a throw.
Red. I was looking.
25%. Okay, that's kind of low considering how. Oh no, you know what? We're gonna use that. You're right across the desk from him. I'm gonna allow you that at point blank range, which doubles your chances of hit. Okay. He was kind of ready because you guys were acting very suspicious towards the end.
What? No.
Yes, you were.
Not at all.
Definitely were. So that's where the role playing comes in. And I did a psychology check when you guys came in the room, and he didn't suspect a thing, and then he made the second one actually. So once you guys started talking, the jig was kind of up.
Little Sammy.
Little Sammy.
Love that guy.
What is your dex, Logan? We're gonna go that route first. But you get to go. You get one free action. 11. So 11 is Blankenship. What is your dex, Kaitlyn? What's your character's dex? Should be upper right side.
9.
9. It's gonna be Hagger. You've got it. You had it in your hand. It was open, so you get one free thing before we go into regular combat. What's his dex? His dex is pretty good. So, make your roll to try to splash him with this stuff.
And double the chance.
Double. You should have 50% if you're. It's normally 25.
Come on, baby. Oh.
73. Okay. You miss. You do like this.
Yeah.
Son of it splatters out. He manages to kind of like push himself
Can I
aside.
whip out a mason jar and
You'll be able to
flop,
on your turn on your dex. Where it hits the desk. You see it. There's a hissing as it hits the wood.
That's some strong stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty strong stuff. You don't want to touch
At
this
this
at all.
point, I
No.
sneeze. I go, forgive me. You know.
Yeah, I don't think he buys that at all. Because you're like, forgive me. Yeah, that's not gonna fly at all.
Excuse me.
What he does is he actually makes like a fist, and he does like that towards you, and he's back with his back almost to the window, and he does like that, and then his whole arm stretches. I need sanity checks from both of you guys. It's very awful looking. You can see the bones under the skin. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
I made it.
You made it? Okay, you don't lose any sanity if you made it. You've already seen the horror of this guy, so you're kind of getting used to it. Did you make your sanity, Logan?
Alright, if I don't recover any sanity from last time, I lost
You have it.
So I missed it by 1.
Okay, so you lose one point of sanity then, because this is awful and creepy, and he's gonna try to punch you in the face essentially. He does hit you. It does. This will be the low. Not much damage. 3 points of damage. Basically clips you in the chin. Boom. Hurts like a bitch, but it's not terrible wound. And he does that from sitting, and then he stands up. Okay? And the hand like retracts. And you can hear this like crunching noise as it comes back, as if bones are being broken and reformed. And then Logan, you're up next after that on 11.
Is there anything left in my canister? Is that, or is it just like one splash goes?
Were you trying to empty it on him?
Yeah.
Okay, and you dumped it. You dumped it. You were like this. You did like that, and so you emptied it. So you still have another flask.
Okay.
She's like messing with her bag,
That's it.
You're gonna grab out the other flask. Yeah, I'll let you open it and actually fling it at him. He can take a dodge check if you make a hit this time because he's actually up and really ready now.
Yeah.
So it's another again double.
Well, actually, at this point, I'm just gonna hold it in my hand.
Okay, so you're not gonna attack him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and Kaitlyn, what are you doing on 9?
I take out the mason jar and I just
Okay.
at his whole area.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna also need a double of your throw, unless you want to like literally get next to him and just dump it on him.
Can I?
Yeah. You basically will have to clamber either. Okay,
I
you have a
just get
choice.
up and like
You can
clam
step
on
around
the
the desk
and,
or over it. Your call.
Well, can I just jump on the desk and be like, haha? And
Yes,
do
you
it?
can.
Okay. Do that.
So we're gonna triple your throw chance. I think throw is at 25. So you have a 75% chance of actually landing this on him.
Okay.
Okay, so 75 or less on your percentile dice.
And 80.
I thought
Oh no, 0.
that's 0.8. Yeah, your
Nice.
yellow's been high the whole time.
Nice.
Kaitlyn, she's an anti-cheater.
What?
Oh, I failed again. Wait, yeah, sploosh. You catch him like right in the
Right in
face.
the face.
With an 08, definitely.
Right in the face.
Okay, so
Dang, Mason jerk.
let me double check and make sure.
Can't even deal.
Yeah, and they're little mason jars, but still, that's a lot. That's gonna do more damage than your little flask. It holds more than your flask.
Yeah.
In his face.
Yeah, in his face. So the damage that you get to roll. How many 6-sided dice have you got? Because you're gonna get to roll 3.
2. Give me. I can make it.
Yeah. Get another 6er out. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Even if there's food in there, Bailey can have it.
It had crumbs on it. So.
Yeah, that's fine. She'll clean it up. 3d6 damage. You want to roll high, Kaitlyn. Roll as high as possible.
I got
Oh God.
8.
8. Okay. Yeah. It hurt. It looks like it hurts him badly. You splash him. The hair like starts to burn off of his head. As a matter of fact, his whole head is like terribly, horribly burned. And then to your horror, you see he grabs his own shirt and like rips it open, and you see eyes appear on his chest looking at you. But you empty the mason jar on him. It's empty. It filled his mouth and everything. So it was like there's like a rasping noise, but no scream. It's like he's trying to scream, but it's burned everything away there.
Does he die since it's in his mouth then?
He has
He
not stopped
basically
moving, but he
ingests
looks
it.
like he's hurt pretty bad.
Terminally ill.
He is going to. He like does this towards you, and the leg flies at your face, and then at the same time he is swinging a fist. You're right there, so he's just swinging a fist at you. This guy's terribly burned by acid. Sanity checks for both of you guys. It's just horrible, especially the 2 eyeballs appearing on his.
I make it.
You make it? Okay, you don't lose any. You both. So Logan,
Yo.
he's trying to kick you. He did. You can attempt to dodge if you want. I forgot that last time. So make a dodge check.
Dodge. 22.
So 22% chance of a successful dodge.
Nope.
No? Okay, so he kicks you really hard. Let's see if I can actually roll decently this time. Oh, 10 points of damage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's,
Where'd it hit you?
I mean,
How much does that leave
I was
you?
at 10.
You're at 0 even? Okay. Kicked you in the chest.
Wow.
You go flying back, knock the chair over that you were sitting in. The flask goes flying, and you hit the ground and you're unconscious. Out of game, if he doesn't get medical attention, if you don't get medical attention soon, you will die. Okay? Because at 0, you're technically dead. If she can get to you in a couple rounds and get first aid on you and get you to at least 1 hit point, then you will survive. Otherwise, your chest is crushed and you're going to die.
That's awesome.
The fist, Kaitlyn, also hits 7 points of damage. What does that put you at?
2.
Okay, you are barely conscious. I will allow you, and you feel the room is swaying.
Can I say anything in my last prayer?
Maybe. Kill it! What? Do you want to yell? Or you just, what do you say?
Make it out alive.
Make it out alive. Okay. What do you want to do, Kaitlyn? You're up.
Can I throw it?
Another mason jar in his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Another 75%.
Yeah.
61. Okay, 3d6.
Yeah. Let's kill him.
How much?
Nah,
8.
8.
8. Okay. You basically, the whole room is doing this number. You're about to lose consciousness.
Oh,
and you shove the mason, you just pull the mason jar out, rip the top off, and splash him in the face again. He makes this gurgling noise. It's just horrible, horrible noise. And as you watch, the liquid that is sprayed all over him continues to just like melt him. You're barely able to hang on to your consciousness as you watch him melt away to pretty much nothing. Just an awful kind of residue on the floor, making like squeaking kind of noises. I'll need another sanity check from you.
I make it.
Okay. You look over to Blankenship, and he's laying on the ground, like breathing erratically.
Can I like crawl over and try and do something about it? I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
You can try to do first aid on him.
Okay.
Or you can yell for help, too.
Dr. Strong!
Okay.
Can I say Dr. Strong while
Mhm.
crawling over to give him first aid?
Yes. So give me a first aid check. Oh, wow, okay. Dr. Strong rolled really well for hearing somebody scream.
I love to help.
First aid is probably like 30.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you get?
Not.
67. Okay. Okay, you're trying to help. No, you wouldn't do that. He kicked you in the chest. You scream for Dr. Strong, and everything kind of goes black. Okay? Okay. You get a point back.
Oh.
You are barely conscious. 2 and 1 is actually technically unconscious. You won't be able to do anything. There's a man leaning over you. You recognize him. It is Dr. Strong. Once he sees that your eyes kind of flutter open, he goes and he looks at. He's trying to help her out as well. You've got. Let's see. He punched you, didn't he? Let's actually see if this makes any sense. Where he actually punched you. If it's stupid like a foot. Okay, yeah. You put your arm up to block the blow, and that's what took the brunt of it. There was a terrible cracking noise. You almost screamed out in pain, but we're not going to retro that you screamed or anything because that obviously didn't happen. And that's when you just dumped the rest of the mason. You had to open the mason jar with that left hand, and it hurt so much. And then you dumped it on Frey. He goes over and he starts to tend to her. Okay. Kaitlyn, you get 3 points back. So you're at 5 now. So you're actually regained consciousness. What are you guys doing?
Gosh, he just went crazy. He just started attacking us, and we just...
What are you talking about? Where's Dr. Friggin?
He attacked us, and then he melted. He's that puddle. We didn't do anything. We were just talking.
He stands up and he walks over towards the desk to look behind him.
We were talking about little Sammy. Good old little Sammy.
Little
Our
Sammy.
cousin.
Little Sammy. And then he just went berserk. Kicked me in the chest. And then dissolved into nothingness.
Sorry. Dr. Strong walks over and he closes the office door. And he says, how about you tell me the truth this time?
He's a... Oh, okay.
He's a shogun.
He's a gross monster,
He's a
and we
shogun.
were here last night, or the other night, and he ate my friend, and so
Wait, you were here the other night?
Maybe.
We were both here last night.
No, it was the night before last, actually. It was, yeah.
Yeah, the other night.
'Cause
That was us.
Yeah, this is the second.
We were rescuing one of our friends.
That Dr. we made him come here to like see if there was weird stuff going on. We heard weird stuff was going on, and Dr. Freakin wasn't letting our friend go.
So what happened here? He kind of is gesturing behind the desk.
Well, we're getting to that. So Dr. Freakin wasn't letting our friend out, even though he was trying to get out. So we went to rescue him, and Dr. Freakin turned into a monster and tried to eat our face and pinched him in the neck. And
kicked my chest in.
And now we came to kind of destroy him because we found the guy who was like Dr. Freakin's a monster, used this cell melting stuff to kill him to make him stop.
Cell melting stuff.
Because you know poison. You know those squatters?
He's pointing over towards the flask where it's on the floor.
I have another in my hand.
No. That's the one on the floor. It's like blub, 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 blub.
Don't touch that.
There's a friggin' hole in the floor.
Yeah, don't
where the
touch
liquid
that.
is.
That's he wants
only
to turn
weapon
everyone into monsters.
It's the only weapon against his kind.
And so we melted him, but he attacked us. But we won.
Okay, do either of you have a persuasion? Or persuasion's really, or you can use fast talk, but
I have
persuasion's persuasion's what you really want to use here.
I have
probably.
persuade.
I have bargain.
Okay. Bargain? No, you're not trying to bargain with this guy. You're just trying to get him to
I have
believe.
persuade.
Okay, did you make the roll?
No.
No.
I have
Okay.
a little persuade.
You can try it.
It's worth it.
Make the roll.
19.
19 out of 15?
Can we try again?
No.
Given the circumstances.
Come on, like he's melted.
Given the circumstances, it looked like you dumped powerful acid on Dr. Freeman. Well, yeah, there should be bones or something left, but that's why he's perplexed. Look,
Because
I think we need to I need
kicked
to
and
contact
punched
the
us.
police,
No,
and we need to let them
don't
sort
do that.
this out.
They will arrest us.
If you murdered Dr. Fragan, yes.
But he murdered.
What did you? You said you
murdered
did this.
Someone.
You said you did
He
this.
murdered our friend. I saw him. He was a monster. He went, ugh, and she
Ma'am,
was dead.
miss. I'm sure that you believe this. I understand that you believe
He
this
had
to be true.
eyeballs on his stomach.
Okay, so perhaps we should find you a nice warm room where you'll be safe from Dr. Fragan.
No, he's dead.
We can prove it
Well, this is not Dr. Fragan.
in the basement.
He's gesturing behind the. You can prove it in the basement.
We can prove it in the basement.
His notes. The notes.
Are either one of you
His
armed?
notes. No,
Alright.
not anymore.
What did you use?
Poison.
What? No, wait. This can't be Dr. Fragan.
Yes, it is.
So where is he?
He's dead. That's him.
I understand that you believe this,
No,
but there is no known
That's-
substance that could turn
that's-
a man into a puddle
I
of
can
nothing.
show you. But I won't. That's not a threat.
He just looked worried. He looked more worried than I probably. I probably looked like, what you talking about with this? But he should have been. It should have been more of a. It was a worry. Sorry.
That's not a threat.
I
But
did kind of sound
The night we invaded the asylum, we found